Welcome to another edition of Beyond the Stream, where we go, deep into the personnel files at HTC. And this week we have pulled out Aaron Reiss's name. Hey, Aaron.
Hello. Good to be here with you.
Welcome to the sit down.
Well, thank you.
It's going to be all about you.
Okay. That doesn't sound like a bad thing.
Really? You got some good answers, do you?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see how your editing is.
Hopefully I got some great questions. Oh, no. This is all on the fly.
Oh.
It's already underway. I assure you. We're not getting up from here until we finish.
All right.
I'll be gentle. All right,
Please.
where are you from, my friend?
Originally from Connecticut.
Yeah, what part?
Grew up in Torrington, Connecticut, which is in the Northwest Hills.
Okay.
Great little town, real diverse town growing up. Couldn't have asked for a better upbringing. Had some white friends and black friends and Hispanic friends and Asian friends and Jewish friends and Catholic friends. And it was just a great place to grow up.
Yeah.
Did a lot of skateboarding and basketball and soccer and, you know, the various things that punk kids in Connecticut do.
Right, sure. Yeah. Did you play at the high school level there, did you? Middle
I
school?
did. Yeah.
Sports?
Yeah. Played travel ball and then high school ball and tore up my knee. So,
Oh, dear.
that finished that.
That's how it always goes, man.
Yep.
So much potential. The knee.
Exactly. Yeah.
Those knees
So
will
much
go.
potential
They
where I
really
could
will.
have been.
Yeah, what was your favorite sport growing up?
Favorite sport was basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and my buddies, even after the season ended, we would just play pickup ball all around town.
Mhm,
There was
sure.
courts everywhere. So every night after dinner, me and my punk friends would get together and play some basketball.
All day long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Good stuff.
Play those games of horse or do like some crazy shot.
Yeah, sometimes it was horse. Most of the time it was just 3-on-3, 4-on-4,
Sure.
whatever we could get, however many guys we could get at the court.
Yeah. Those are fun times, man.
Good time.
I think we all did it.
Yes.
I do like to ride by and see kids out playing in the yard. My neighbors do that. Their kids are in the yard every day.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
It's pretty rare nowadays, I think.
It
right?
is that.
Most of the kids are looking at iPads and things.
Yeah, even the older brother is out there playing with his younger brother and sister. It's odd. It's like a throwback. So that's good.
Good.
I like the sound of kids playing.
Yes.
Not in my yard,
Okay.
but in the neighborhood.
Okay, yeah.
I'm one of those.
Not on my grass.
You know what I do have in my yard now? And I'm this close, I hear, to having HTC internet. I live in an old Myrtle Beach neighborhood,
Okay.
and they've been putting the fiber down
Good.
the last few months, and so we're this close.
Good. You'll enjoy that.
I have it here at the office in Conway. I've got it at my office in Myrtle Beach. I know I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've been a customer of HTC since the 90s.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go back a long ways with HTC as well. Last couple of homes I had HTC.
Sure. Well, how did you end up at HTC?
Well, so when I graduated school, I worked for AVX for a few years.
Okay.
One of the larger employers around here until they moved and relocated to Greenville.
Until they disappeared, yes.
Yep. From AVX, went to Santee Cooper and worked at Santee Cooper for about 13 years.
Okay.
And at Santee Cooper, I had the opportunity to go into economic development.
Right.
So with economic development, I really had an opportunity to create some relationships throughout the whole state. And through those opportunities, I think my relationships with the local area here, Horry and Georgetown counties, blossomed. And I had the opportunity to interact with Mike Hagg several times,
Sure.
many times. And I think that probably led to my opportunity at HTC. So the HTC leadership contacted me and basically, said, well, how would you like doing what you do for Santee Cooper, but do it for us on a local level? Mm-hmm. And I really loved what I did for Santee Cooper. The one downside that I had is the amount of traveling I did.
Yeah, sure.
I missed a ton of my kids' basketball games and baseball games and dinners and reading books to them at night and things like that. So when HTC presented me that offer to have fun and do what I'm doing right now, but be home every night,
Yeah.
I jumped on that opportunity.
Sure.
And I'm very glad I did. It's a great bunch of people at HTC, solid leadership. I love the direction that the company's going in. So haven't looked back at all.
Well, you've seen South Carolina for what it is. With all the traveling, Santee Cooper has a big footprint. HTC's footprint is growing.
Sure is.
But I do want to back up a little bit because when you were looking for somewhere to live or start writing your story, You said before we sat down something about Venice Beach, California. Now, how did you get from Venice Beach to Myrtle Beach?
So in high school, I had the opportunity to travel a little bit with my family, and one of the places we ended up in was Venice Beach. And Jack, it was the coolest place I'd ever seen in my whole life. Girls in bikinis on rollerblades, Muscle Beach, White Man Can't Jump had just been filmed there. So,
okay, yeah.
All the extras that I had seen in the movie, I'm literally seeing walking down the street.
Okay.
It was the coolest place I'd ever seen. So now this is back in the 90s, so this is really before the internet. So when I was looking for a place to go to college, you had to flip through this humongous book that was like the size of a telephone book.
Sure.
And I found this college in Myrtle Beach. Conway didn't even claim it at the time, called Coastal Carolina University. And I thought, well, hey, that must be like Venice Beach, but just on the East Coast. So I will go there. So I went there, and it couldn't have been further from Venice Beach. But I quickly fell in love with the lifestyle around here, the culture, the speed of life, and that I met a woman that I fell in love with as well. So she had deep roots here, lives on a farm out in Conway, and we settled down and have lived in Conway since 2000.
Now, you doing any farming? I mean, sometimes that happens.
So
some of those things that the wife's family does, I know.
Right. Father-in-law leases out his land. Right now we have corn on there. My wife and I, we do chickens and we do bees and dogs. We don't raise dogs, we just have dogs, but chickens and bees.
How about that?
If you need honey or eggs, you let me know.
I am blown away, and I'm sure that the guys here that work behind the scenes on Beyond the Stream will tell you there's so many beekeepers out there.
There is, yes.
I'll just put you on the list. Yeah. I think I know about 10 people that do bees. Found out a friend of mine that I didn't even know was doing bees last week over in Loris. Yeah. Okay. How bees? How did you find that?
So I was skipping church one Sunday.
Shame on you, but you admitted. Testify, brother. Testify.
But I was sitting in my yard just playing my guitar. And all of a sudden I heard this hum, a strange hum I had never heard before. And I turned my head and there was a swarm of bees about this big, probably about 10 feet away from me. And I had never seen that before. So we tried our best to catch them. We weren't able to catch them, but that sort of lit that fire under me. And I thought, if these bees are right here, they've got to be elsewhere. And, maybe we can catch them and harvest some honey.
Sure. So those were honeybees that were buzzing by you that day?
They were.
Okay.
They were. And we've had a couple of other swarms by the house that we have been able to catch over the last few years. So that's way better than buying the bees. And
oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So you produce your own honey?
We do. Yep.
That's great.
Yeah. So I was out in the bee suit last night, giving them some sugar water, giving them the adequate stuff to get through the summertime.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, if you're out there doing strategic account advising, you know how to dish out a little sweet water for us human beings as well. So what's a typical day like for you?
Well, there is no typical day. All of our days and weeks are different, but they're all, we have a good time. Mm-hmm. There's a couple other of us that do the same job. Kevin Cox does this job, and Edsel Edge. The three of us are very different in the way we, I think, approach the job.
Yep.
But we each have great networks out there that we're able to utilize, for the benefit of their company as well as HTC. So there's days where we go and meet with companies, or I deal with a lot of the utilities. I deal with a lot of the entities in Georgetown, so the county and the city. We'll meet with them, talk about their plans for the future, if they're planning on opening any new locations, and how we can plan with them to make sure that their opportunities succeed.
Okay.
So there's some lunches involved, some evening events. So I still miss out on a little bit of stuff with my kids, but my kids are older now, so those opportunities where I miss things are less and less.
Sure. Yeah, it sounds like you're proactive, and it's almost like you're walking along with these business owners and companies that are out there.
We do try to be very proactive. We try to keep that relationship with the very highest level of folks at those companies. So that's the owners, the presidents, the CEOs, administrators, those kind of things. And what we hope is that we can help lead them to where they need to be in the future. When they point out we need to be, in this location, we can help navigate to get them there. And then we also want to have that relationship with them for when something goes wrong, that they have one point of contact that they can go to.
Okay.
So I don't know how to fix anything, Jack, but I know the people that do.
Okay.
So when something goes wrong, somebody can call us and, we can figure out what's going on, figure out how quickly we can fix it and what the fix is and how it's not going to happen again, and provide that information to them. And usually that's enough to keep that relationship strong.
Yeah, and it goes without saying, I'm sure you guys do the follow-up on trying to see how you can do something better on the backside as well.
Absolutely. Redundancy is very important with a lot of our customers. So for the folks out there that might be watching that don't know what that is, if we have a customer that's right here and we have a fiber line that comes in this way, if something happens to that fiber line, that customer's out and doesn't have internet phone. But if we have a line coming in this way and a line coming in on the backside, if something happens out to this line right here, they still are fully operational.
Gotcha.
So that's what we try and do with the majority of our members, and frankly, our network is the same way. We've got redundancy on our network coming into our network so that our reliability can be robust.
Sure. You're probably going to a lot of association meetings, industry groups, economic development types. So you've got that whole network.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's very helpful. Kill two birds with one stone kind of opportunity. Yeah. There's a lot of those economic development groups. CCAR is one group that I think of, where we can get together with them, and there's so many of our other members there that we can, communicate with and our network, keep our network strong.
Well, there's some travel time for you. I mean, I know you're home at night, but I'm looking at a lot of growth in Georgetown. I mean, it's growing everywhere.
Yes.
Marion County as well as a big footprint. But down in Georgetown, I mean, they're on the cusp. They're getting ready to do some major investments to pop that area.
Yes.
Around Georgetown proper, but the homes are spreading out everywhere there.
They are. And we're glad to see that. I think Georgetown is glad to see that. They've needed some increased housing down there for industrial opportunities to come in.
Yeah, I know HTC has refurbished and upgraded their facility down there. It's a real showcase.
It looks good, doesn't it?
It really does. It's beautiful. I got to go inside. If I knock on the door, you think they'll let me in and get a tour?
Hopefully so. Yeah, we can make some phone calls and get you.
Oh, okay.
In there.
Yeah. I know a guy. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Aaron. He knows a guy, and I do too. And it's Aaron Reiss. Thank you, my friend.
Yes, absolutely.
Appreciate it. Another great story. It's the people that make HTC what it is, and we appreciate you watching this edition of Beyond the Stream.